Open-ended questions make others feel like you are interested in their thoughts. They encourage greater participation and cooperation when solving problems and making decisions. In this Tero Tips video, we'll examine 3 types of open-ended questions. The first type is to seek information. This is the most common type of open-ended question and the one most people are familiar with. They allow the other person to talk while providing you with more information. Open-ended questions to seek information are the secret weapons of investigative reporters and most commonly begin with the words who, what, where, when, how, and why. Open questions to guide thinking are the second type we'll explore. People are more convinced by their own observations than they are by your statements. If you can get the other person thinking more broadly about a topic, they may point out insights that even you hadn't considered. How do you get someone to begin thinking and talking about their topic on your mind without using tell statements? You convert your tell statements to open questions. Instead of saying, "This new technology will save time and reduce errors," what open-ended guiding thinking question could you ask? Here are 2 examples. What would you like to be doing at work if you had extra time? What are the common errors that are occurring that would make a big difference if we were able to fix them? Can you see how asking one or more of these questions would lead to a useful discussion around the topic of new technology? Let's try one more. Imagine having to tell the team that the company is making across-the-board budget cuts to meet year-end financial goals. What open-ended guided thinking questions could you ask instead of the tell? Here are 2 examples. What are some opportunities for cost savings in your department? What experiences have you had with having to cut expenses in your own life? The next time you find yourself saying, "How many times do I have to tell this person, fill in the blank?" Pause and think about these insights. Instead of arguing your case or making your point and hoping others see the wisdom of it, help others arrive at a conclusion of their own by asking open-ended, guided thinking questions. The final type of open-ended questions we'll touch on is test questions. These are questions to challenge someone's thinking or test their assumptions. They are especially useful when you disagree with a point that was made and you don't want to disagree directly. We often engage in several rounds of point-counterpoint when challenging someone or being challenged. Choose not to play the point-counterpoint game. Instead of trying to make your point and risk having the other person become defensive, use a test question. Here are a few examples. What leads you to that assumption? Why do you think it's correct? What might happen if it's wrong? I understand the advantages of your recommendation. What are the disadvantages? The next time you are interacting with someone, try using one of these 3 types of open-ended questions and notice how the conversation improves.